What's up guys, Jeremy with Everything iDevice, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at probably the best Maps app that I have found to date. I think it's better than Apple Maps, and I do think it's better than Google Maps as well, because basically Quick Route, right there is the app I'm talking about, is fused with Apple Maps and Google Maps, and by what I mean by that is it uses Google Maps data and it uses Apple Maps tiles. So I'll show you what I mean and how this app works. Let's just go ahead and launch it and check it out. So here's Quick Route. Now, like I said, it does run off of Google's data and it does use the Apple Maps tiles. So it appears as Apple Maps, but it's actually using the data from Google. So it's extremely accurate. Now, you have two different queries where you put in different addresses, or you can just do a general search if you'd like to find something like Starbucks or McDonald's or whatever it might be. You can just type in McDonald's and it'll show you all of the McDonald's within that area on the map, so where it's displaying it. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to put in a route. So the first route you put in, which is the little red dot there, that's where you're going to. That's where you stop, that's where it ends. And the green dot is where the route starts. So I'm just going to go ahead and put in two addresses here real quick. So for this video demonstration, we're going to be going from East Town Mall to West Town Mall in Madison. As you can see right down here, this is our destination. We're trying to get to West Town Mall. You do have the little arrow there that you can click, which is somewhat difficult to click sometimes. And as you can see, you can just search it in Google if you need to do that as well. So now the reason why I like this Maps application so much is it does put into consideration of how you're getting to that destination. So let's say you're on your bike. That's going to be a different route than how you're going to get there by way of taking your own car. You can obviously take bike paths or go through parks and stuff like that, etc., etc. And this app does put that into consideration. So let's just take a look at the bike route. Now it's going to give you turn-by-turn directions on how to get there. Unfortunately, it's not going to be spoken to you, but if you do have this, app out, you can just use this step by step. So I'm going to show you real quick what I mean by going through parks and such. So as you can see right here, there's actually a bike path which goes through Randall Park, and it puts that into consideration. And you're going to notice different routes for different ways of transportation. So here's the bike route. This is just starting here. As you can see, it goes down, it goes through Randall Park by way of bike. You do have by foot. If you go by foot, it's almost the same as taking a bike, so I'm not going to show that. Now here's one thing I really like. You can do by bus. And this does show you what buses to go to and what buses to get on and take to get to where you're going. So as you can see, this route immediately is different than the bike and by foot route. Let's just scroll over. So what you're going to be doing is getting on the number 6 bus, and there's a bus stop which is a third of a mile away from East Town. So you go to that bus stop and then you get on the number 6 bus and you take that to the West Transfer Point. Once you get to the West Transfer Point, you take the 73 bus to Gammon and Odana, and then right here you get off on a bus stop that is a half a mile away from the mall itself. So this is why this Maps app is so cool, is because you can do by bike, by bus, and then here I'll show you if you have a car, it's going to be different from the other two as well. So here is the route for if you're going by car. Immediately, as you can see, the route is different. All the other two came out to East Wash and went left. Here you go right, and you actually go back to the interstate. You take the interstate down to the Beltline and you go that way over to West Town, which is the quickest route for by car. Now this does give you alternate routes as well. So if we go ahead and click that little symbol there, it's bringing up different routes. So here are 3 different routes you can use to get to that destination, and you can use that for buses, biking, and walking. So keep that in mind. And they all say the time at the bottom and how many miles it is, or how many feet it might be for walking, or etc., etc. This is just an extremely cool app for maps, the best that I've found. And that's going to be it for this video, guys. Again, the app is called Quick Route. Also, I'll leave the link, the iTunes link, down in the description. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to throw me that thumbs up. That helps me out a lot. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and comment down in the comment section. And if you want to see more video tutorials like this, be sure to click that subscribe button. This has been Jeremy with Everything iDevice, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.